Well, we are up bright and early, and there's no one here at the train station. We're heading into the Gion Higashiyama historic area of Kyoto to try and get that famous photo that you see everywhere. We're going super early to try and beat the crowds, although I know that based on the other places we've been to in Kyoto, it'll probably be impossible to beat all the crowds. Hokan-ji Temple, also known as Yasaka Pagoda, was originally built in the 7th century and has been destroyed and reconstructed several times since then. The current pagoda was built in 1191 and stands 5 stories tall. We're on Sanenzaka and we have this beautiful view of Hokan-ji Temple behind us, and it has a stunning pagoda. This is probably one of the most photographed buildings in all of Kyoto. We are not alone. Despite the rain, there are plenty of people out today.
Yeah, the weather doesn't stop people.
No, the weather doesn't stop photographers, that's for sure. It was so worth it coming here. We're a little wet, but I am so happy. I've always wanted to see this. This spot gets super busy during the day, so if you do want to come and see it with fewer crowds, come early. It's pretty peaceful right now.
Yeah, 6 or 7 o'clock is good. Kiyomizu-dera was originally built in 798 AD, but the current buildings are reconstructions from 1633.
They're really impressive and definitely get here early. This place gets super busy. We're here at, what would you say?
8:30.
We're here at about 8:30. We've actually been here for a little bit right now, and the tour groups start coming at about 8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's really starting to get full. I don't know if I want to see what it's like at prime time, like noon or something.
Yeah.
So if you want to have this place be a pleasant atmosphere, probably come early, come in the morning. We got our tickets to Kiyomizu-dera. They were 500 yen per person, and they're so pretty. Behind me is the main hall of Kiyomizu-dera. Maybe you can see, but it's supported by 139 wooden pillars, and each pillar is 15 meters high. This building is super impressive.
Just a quick tip, you can go to the Koyasu Noto Pagoda to get a good view of the main hall.
Kiyomizu Temple is known as Pure Water Temple, and one of its features is a waterfall. It's split into 3 streams and you can drink from them, but you can only choose to drink from one of the streams, otherwise it's considered greedy. Each stream symbolizes something different: success, love, and longevity. So pick whichever one you want, but only drink from one. How was it?
Well, that was fun, but a little chaotic. Some people set a trend where people were filling the cup on every single stream, and then a lot of people started doing it. And I'm not sure if that's the proper way to do it, but that's what happened. When I got up there, I tried to choose a stream for success.
The main hall has a really interesting construction. It has 168 wooden pillars and over 400 floorboards that are all fitted together using an interlocking joint system, no nails whatsoever. That's pretty cool. It was really cool to explore Kiyomizu-dera Temple, such a beautiful World Heritage Site. But we're getting hungry, so let's go find some breakfast. All right, well, this isn't exactly breakfast food, but I think we're setting a trend here. We've got some ice cream. It's vanilla matcha. I'm not necessarily sold yet on matcha, but I'll give it a shot. Oh, that is good. It's obviously got that very strong matcha flavor, a little bit bitter, but the vanilla ice cream counterbalances it in a really nice way. This is very good. Where are you?
In the hospital in Kyoto.
That's not good.
Well, we just got down at the hospital, and it turns out I probably have kidney stones. So this is a first for me. I'm sure it'll be fun in the next week or two. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the pain.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. So we'll move on. At least I can eat food.
Well, this was quite the detour to our day. So we are gonna go back to the hotel and regroup and figure out a new plan. In case you need to seek medical care while you're abroad in Japan, maybe our experience will give you a little help. So when Jeremy was too sick to move, he was hanging out in our hotel room. I went down to the front desk and talked to them, kind of explaining the symptoms. They called multiple hospitals, and apparently hospitals have weird closing times.
Yeah, especially in Kyoto.
We're talking hospitals, not clinics, because that's just what they have here. The person at the front desk was able to find us a place to go, called us a taxi, and we were able to be seen pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was hard to get checked in because of a little bit of a language barrier, so we were using a lot of Google Translate. But then once I was seen by the doctor actually spoke really good English. So for the most part, we were able to get through our conversation without any real issues. They did a few tests, and they were able to give me a prescription.
From the time we went to the hospital to the time we left the hospital was about 2 hours.
Probably most of that time was waiting.
Yeah. Before we left, we paid our bill, and they had a really neat system where they track your expenses using a little, almost like a credit card.
Yeah.
And then you just have the machine scan it, and it itemizes your bill and everything, and then you pay it. And you can even use a Suica card to pay your bill if you want to.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Right.
The expenses for this medical care was $160.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad at all. For simple care, this is very affordable.
Yeah.
The US could certainly learn something from here. I hope that you are never in a position where you need to seek care in a foreign country. And that's our experience. Hopefully it helps. Well, with Jeremy feeling marginally better, we're gonna try and go to Osaka for the evening. Come with us. We made it to Osaka.
Yeah, it's been pretty chaotic so far.
We had a train ride and we had to stand for the entire 40-minute ride. That was fun.
Yeah.
Now we're off to find some delicious sandwiches. Hopefully they're still open. What do you do when you come to Osaka? You get some of the best sandwiches ever, of course. So we got a pork katsu and an egg salad because we can't get enough egg salad, and I cannot wait to dig in. Let's go. You can eat it near the place you buy it, but there's no place to sit. We also recommend coming and finding the Umeda Uniqlo area. We are sitting in this little park zone outside the building, and you are allowed to eat here, and there are trash cans. So that's a little tip for you. First up, I think we have to start with the katsu. This is an absolutely massive piece of pork katsu. Look at that, holy cow. It's absolutely insane.
Where do you start?
I know. They did give us gloves to keep our hands clean. I might regret not using them, but I'm gonna try my best. They cut it in half, so that is really nice. Look at the back side. Look at that breading, delicious looking bread, freshly ground black pepper. He makes these sandwiches right in front of you, so there will be a long wait in line. I think it's gonna be worth it.
Good luck.
It's gonna be a very big bite. Please bear with me. That is so good. Look at this. It's so juicy still. I don't know how, but such a thick piece of meat is just so tender and juicy. It literally pulled apart, so tender. Oh, I can't even. I gotta get another bite. There's a bit of katsu sauce, which gives it this delicious savoriness, kind of. There's a hint of sweetness in there somewhere. There's a bite from the fresh cracked black pepper. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, you're gonna love this one.
Well, Karin made this sound amazing, so I gotta definitely try this thing. Man, that is packed with flavor. It's so savory, so much umami. That breading is amazing. The sauce on there, man, oh, that's some good sauce. This is the best sandwich I've ever had.
And believe it or not, this is the egg salad sandwich. I have never seen an egg salad sandwich with this much egg salad.
How many eggs do you think went into that?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. It looks so good though. Again, I should probably use the gloves for this, but I'm gonna do my best. If I get it all over my face, please forgive me. Here goes nothing. That is really good. Do I have it on my face?
Not much.
Well, I didn't take a massive bite, so it's savory. It's got something in it that I can't quite figure out. They give you a handy little shovel, basically. It's so cute. There's something about it that's different than regular egg salad. If you know what it is, let me know. It's so good though. If you come with multiple people or you are starving, get both sandwiches because they're both very good. If you come by yourself, probably get the katsu one. It is better than the egg salad.
Well, we've done a lot of walking today, so we made a real beeline for the current bench we're sitting at. Turns out, that's behind us.
#1 photo spot in Osaka. Osaka is Japan's third largest city with a population of 2.7 million. It's been around since 300 AD and has been a port city and a hub of industry since that time. Pretty impressive. This is our first taste of a big city in Japan, at least compared to Kyoto, and it is slightly overwhelming. There are so many people here. It's insane. So I think we're gonna be wowed by Tokyo when we get there. Osaka is incredible so far. A lot of focus on food. That is what it's known for. So we're gonna try and get at least one more thing before we head back to Kyoto for the night. Let's see what we can find.
And now the food that I've been waiting for to have in Osaka, it's one that's famous here in this city. It's takoyaki. It's kind of like a batter that's filled with octopus, and it's got like some little crispy bits. Looks like some seaweed and bonito flakes on top. There's also like a sauce and some mayo as well. Let's give it a try. Ooh, it's very soft on the inside. I think it's a one-biter. Very hard to describe the flavor of this. You can taste the octopus, not overly fishy. The sauce on there is very tasty. I can't even hardly describe it. It's savory, there's a little bit of sweetness. It's got so many different textures. I would definitely recommend getting this if you like octopus.
I'm not exactly looking forward to trying this, but how can you say no to a specialty of Osaka. I'm gonna see if I can try a smaller bite. Wow, okay, that was not my favorite for sure. It's a bit on the fishy side. I'm already not a fan of octopus, so it's a little too much for me. But my biggest complaint is the texture. That octopus is so chewy and rubbery. It was not my favorite. Can't recommend this.
Well, we were hoping to get some famous Japanese cheesecake from the shop right behind me, but unfortunately we came only about a half hour till closing, and there's a guy holding a sign saying, sorry, we're sold out. To make up for the lack of cheesecake, we came to Strawberry Mania and got a Daifuku Mochi with a strawberry. It's a strawberry flavored mochi. I think there's actually a little bit of whipped cream in the middle too. Wow. That packs a real strawberry punch. Very soft, very pillowy. Let's try the fresh strawberry. Wow, that is a good strawberry. So sweet.
Oh my gosh, this mochi is so soft. I've never described a food like this before, but it's supple. It's a weird adjective to use to describe food, but seriously, it is so soft. Oh, that's so good. It's very light, very fluffy. The mochi has a nice little chew to it. There's whipped cream. It's perfectly sweet without being overly sweet. This is delicious. Ah!
Well, that strawberry Daifuku Mochi really saved the day.
Yeah, it did. And it's been a very long, stressful, kind of ridiculous day for us. We're in the middle of chaos and we're drained. So we're gonna call it a night and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. So now we're gonna take a train. No, now we're gonna hop on the Now we're gonna hop on the subway and get going.
But the current buildings are reconstructions from... Reconstructions?
Yeah.
But the current buildings are reconstructions from 19...
If you wanna... There's people there, I can tell.
That's pretty cool. We got a Lego store right over here.
Oh!